Hi, it's Any Movie Kim here. Today I'm going to talk about a mystery movie from 2017 called Radius. There will be a lot of spoilers, so watch out. The movie starts with a man waking up from a car crash. He begins to walk on the road. On his way, a car approaches. He tries to ask for a ride, but the car almost hits him, then suddenly stops on the side of the road. He goes to check on the driver, but turns out she is dead. He calls to 911 and the person on the phone asks for his name, but he realizes he has amnesia and doesn't even remember his name. He looks through his wallet and finds a driver's license that shows his name as Liam Hartwell. Suddenly, dead bird falls on the car. He gets freaked out and runs away to a nearby restaurant. When he goes inside, he finds out everyone there is dead. Suddenly, a van crashes outside and turns out the driver is also dead. Liam thinks there must be some kind of virus in the air, so he tears his sleeve and uses it as a mask. He decides to go to his home that is written on his driver's license. Liam arrives at the house and tries to find some clue to bring back his memory. Meanwhile, someone is outside the house in the field, and Liam tries to warn him that it's not safe outside. The man is not able to hear him, so he comes close to the house, but he just falls and dies. Shocked with the whole situation, he tries to think what happened so far. He begins to think that he might be the cause of the problem. To test his theory, Liam goes outside and slowly approaches the crow. When he gets close to the bird, it dies. Now he confirms that he is the cause of the death. Liam tries to calculate the distance from him that causes living things to die. Turns out it's around 15 meters. Then a car appears. Fearing he might kill the driver, he runs away from the car. He decides to pack things in the house and moves to the shed. That night, somebody comes to his house. It's a woman and it seems like she's looking for someone. Liam quietly watches her, but she does find him hiding in the shed. She seems to know his name and says she wants to talk with him. Liam tells her not to come any closer, but she knocks on the door. Turns out she doesn't die even when she comes close to him. The woman tells him that she was in the truck with him during the accident. Liam says he doesn't remember anything, and the woman doesn't remember anything either. She came to find him in hopes to get her memory back. Suddenly, a dog comes beside Liam, and surprisingly, it doesn't die. Seems like when he is with her, the strange phenomenon doesn't happen. She takes a look around Liam's house. Although they can't find any clue, Liam gets some flashbacks. He remembers that he was getting in a car with her at a place called Smithburg, Oakdale. So they decide to head to the place. On the way, he asks her name. She tells him that everyone called her Jane. They arrive at the bridge and looking at the place, Jane also starts to have some flashbacks. She was holding some kind of paper and says he was with her at the bridge. Liam suggests they should check out the crash site to see if they can remember something else too. So they drive to the crash site. When they arrive at the place, there was a huge black circle in the grass. It doesn't look like a fire. Liam has another flashback of the moment and asks her where she was when she woke up. They each stand at the spot they think they were. At this moment, he tells Jane that he is the one that caused people's strange death. She gets scared and starts to run away from him. Liam goes after her, trying to apologize. She says she doesn't feel safe around them. A cop passing by asks them if everything is alright. She knows Liam's name because they found his truck. As Jane goes further away, the cop drops dead. Seeing this, Jane gets even more freaked out and starts to run. Liam catches up to her and promises that she will not die. To convince her, Liam stands next to a goat and tells her to walk away from him. As she takes few steps, the goat falls dead. Now she understands the situation. They decide to go to the hospital to get a CT scan, hoping to find some answer. After getting scanned, they wait outside and see the news reporting about dead cop, and the police are looking for Liam. They try to escape from the hospital, but the police are already there. They spot Liam and Jane, so they chase after them. Luckily, they manage to escape. They spend the night in the car, and the next day, Jane hears from the news that her husband, Sam, is looking for her. Jane convinces Liam to come with her and meet with Sam in hopes to find her memory. They get to Sam's house and he recognizes Jane right away. She asks him to get in the car and they go somewhere private. She explains what has been going on so far, but Sam doesn't believe it. He thinks Liam is a criminal and tries to call the police. Then Liam demonstrates the situation by killing some pigeons. Now Sam understands and decides to help. He takes them to his shop to hide out for a few days. At the shop, Jane finds a missing person's poster that looks like her but with a different name. Sam explains that she's a twin sister. Jane asks what happened to her. He says that her sister went missing and the police couldn't find her. Jane got really depressed and her life began to fall apart. The previous week, the couple had a huge fight, so Jane ran away from the house, and since then, she went missing. Jane gets another flashback where she was throwing the poster and tried to jump off the bridge. Liam came to her and convinced her to come down. Then he takes her to a car and drives off to some place. She tells Liam what she remembered, that he saved her life. Two of them seems to have gotten closer, and the husband obviously is not happy with it. The next day, Sam tells them that he called the police, and they are already at the door. Jane and Liam hide inside while Sam opens the door to talk to the police. They drag him to the police car, so Jane and Liam start to run away. But the cops find them and put the handcuffs. They try to separate Liam and Jane. Although they plead not to do so, they wouldn't listen. The cops and the people watching outside all die. Liam goes to find Jane. They get a car from Sam and drive to the cabin that is believed to be owned by Liam. They stop at a gas station, and on the news, they see that something happened on the night of the accident. Some kind of cosmic event. They believe that's the cause of this whole situation. They arrive at the cabin and spend the night there. The next day, Liam goes out to take a walk. Jane tries to light a fire, but finds some kind of book in the fireplace. Meanwhile, Liam goes to a lake and gets on a boat. The book has a collection of missing persons posters, and she sees the poster of her sister. She realizes that Liam is the one who killed her sister, and she was supposed to be his next target. At the lake, Liam remembers that he killed Jane's sister and threw her body in the lake. That night, in the car, Liam tried to attack her, and Jane tried to fight back. As they struggled, the car flipped over. They get out of the car, and that's when the cosmic event happened, binding them together. Liam gets off the boat and vomits. Jane shows up with a shotgun. She asks if he really killed her sister, and he confirms it. She takes him back to the cabin, but three men are waiting for them. They follow him from the gas station because they thought Liam is a terrorist, and they want to beat him up. Liam tries to run away, but Jane asks him to stop. She tells them to leave, but they don't listen. One of the guys tried to shoot Liam, so he takes few steps back, killing two of them. Jane runs away and the last guy shoots her. Liam quickly runs to him, and he dies too. Jane was shot in the stomach, so Liam brings her to the hospital. She is badly hurt, so they take her to the operating room. As she gets further away, he kills himself so no one else has to die. What do you guys think about this movie? I think it has a big twist at the end. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like and sub with a bell notification. Hope you guys have a great day and see you guys next time.